Want to find out how to farm runes in Assassin's Creed Valhalla? Well, today I'm going to tell you guys exactly what you're going to need to do to get the best ones you could get. Estiva, this is LaserBolt, and welcome to today's video, guys. Today I want to tell you guys how to farm runes in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. One of the most interesting parts about the game is actually, I wouldn't say one of the most interesting parts, but one of the most difficult parts of the game is getting your gear and noticing that your gear has rune slots. But then you come to this part and you have two problems. Number one is you have enough armor, but you don't have enough runes. And the problem number two is you have runes, but you don't have the correct ones. So you have some in your inventory. Like if we go to our inventory right here, we're gonna notice that we have a ton of runes, right? So we have a bunch of them, but some of these are runes that I probably wouldn't be using in a game at all. This health one is pretty good. 14.9 health. This is actually really, really good. So there are some that are extremely amazing. This particular is pretty much god tier rune, and I'll have a video going over on the best runes you could possibly get in the game. So you're definitely going to want to check out to know which ones to farm for. But overall, in general, there are some that are really not that beneficial. So as you guys notice here, I've been farming these 14.9. Those are one of the hardest ones to get. And I'll tell you guys how I was able to get all of these just by farming in and using this method I'm going to show you guys. So what happens is you're going to bump into one where you're like, do I really want plus 1.5 range resistance? This is pretty much a rune that I'm not going to be using. I'll probably only use it if I have an empty slot, right? So there are other ones that are actually pretty good, but there are some that are you could deal without them. So another interesting part is, let's say you're going for a particular build. Let's say you're going for a whole poison build, right? That's all you're doing, or a fire build, and you're gonna want to get a specific rune. And in order for you to do that, you're gonna want to know how to farm them, because the only way you're able to get these or collect these is if you're opening up chests. But today I'm going to show you guys how to get the ones you want and how to farm them. And you should be able to get at least between 10 to 20 of the ones you want within a day. So keep that in mind. It's not going to be something that it's going to auto generate the rune you want every single time. You're going to have to just keep farming and farming. So, how do you go about farming them? Well, in order for you to farm them, first thing you got to do is you want to make sure that you have access to the traders. So, if you want to know what the trader looks like, or where you can find a trader in the game, or where it's located, all you got to do is pull out your birdie bird, the raven, over your, and as you see right there, that's the fish hunt. And then you're going to notice this right here, which is the trading post. The trading post is pretty much where you're going to be able to trade stuff. You're going to go ahead and mark it. I'm just letting you guys know in case you're trying to figure out where it's at. Make sure this is upgraded in your encampment, and if it is, head to it. And you're going to go to this location right here. Well, at least in this part of where I'm at. You're going to notice that she's going to be right here speaking, right? So what you want to do is you're going to get to this area, and then you're going to go to your main menu, and you are going to hit save. So we're going to save this, and it's going to go to where it says create a new save point. So once you create a new save point, it's going to give you the ability of coming back to this location every single time. So what we're going to be doing now is we're going to speak to her, and we're going to see what types of runes she has. So, may I see your store? Yes, I want to see the store. I want to see what you got. So we're going to see right here, she has a total of 3. Usually this is going to be having 4, depending if you bought any. Sometimes it'll have 6, depending on how leveled up your encampment is. And we're going to see right here that she has the headhunt rune. We don't want the fire damage resistant rune. We don't want. So we don't want none of these. So how do we do to actually farm this? Well, we're going to say I have to go. And basically, what you're going to want to do is you're going to quit to the title screen. So if you're on your Xbox, on your PC, wherever it is that you're at, you're going to quit to title screen. So I'm pretty sure on PC it's quit to desktop, and on PlayStation 4 might be the same thing as well. So you're going to quit, the log out, and then it's going to bring you into the area right here. What I would suggest, though, if you're on PC, if you're on Xbox, or if you're on the PlayStation 4, you're going to want to make sure you guys completely quit out of the game. So what I'm going to do is go here, go to the game, completely quit out. Okay, what that's going to allow us to do is going to pretty much refresh everything, and that's going to be more beneficial than it was just to quit to the main menu. So we're going to launch the game back in, and then once we launch the game back in, I've done this on PC and I've done this on Xbox just to make sure it works the same way. And yes, it works the same way regardless of which console you're doing it. And then we're gonna launch back in. And once we launch back in, the vendor will have a different sets of runes. So she's gonna have different rune that we're gonna be able to buy, and it's gonna cycle them over. So basically, what you want to do is you want to keep doing this over and over and over again until you find the one you want. And like I said, I'll have a video going over the best ones you could possibly get in the game, because you're gonna want to know which is to farm for. Now, there are some ones that are going to be more catered to particular builds. So you're going for a fire build, a poison build, a tank build, a a DPS build. Depending on what type of build you're trying to get your character to, it's going to be dependent on what type of rune you actually farm for. So we're going to go ahead, continue, or we're going to go load game. And we're going to load our manual save, which was just done a few seconds ago, right? So it's going to be this one. So this is the manual save right here. I'll say manual save right there. And we actually have two manual saves, but we're going to do this one right here. So let's go ahead and save that one. Load that up right there. And that's going to bring us into the lobby that we were in. So it's going to take us back into the outpost. And the outpost, it's going to give us the ability to talk to the vendor once again. Now, once we talk to the vendor, she'll have different items available for us. Now, if you guys don't know, the runes are the only things that actually change. So we're gonna have the ability to actually check which ones we have. And as you guys see right here, these are completely different than the ones I had the first time checking out. So we had the Headhunter rune, we had the rune of rain, and we had the minor hunter rune. So that's what we have available right now. But if we want to go ahead and cycle that and come back again, just quit title screen. And that, I'm showing you, it works both ways. If you quit out of the game and if you come back in. So we're gonna quit to the title screen, and then we're gonna come back in just so you guys can verify 100% that this is working, so you guys know it actually works. So it works both ways. If you quit to title screen, and if you just go to quit to desktop. But me personally, I think quit to desktop is a lot better if you're on console or on PC. It just makes sure that it refreshes. So we're gonna go continue. Since we were already there, it's gonna bring us to the same spot basically, and then once we're in the same spot, you're gonna see that those actually refresh and change up from the ones we wanted to get. So here we are, guys. We're going back in, and I'm gonna show you right now that this is actually gonna work out here. So we can go ahead, talk to her right now, and may I see your store? And then she has different sets of rules right here. So as you see, guys, when you guys load back in and you go to her shop, the runes have been updated and they recycle. So you're going to be doing this every single time until you get the ones you want. Purchase the ones you want and go ahead and put them in your inventory. Eventually, once you have all of them for purchase, you're just going to have to keep doing this until their inventory cycles again, which usually takes, I think they said it was in a 1 hour cycle. So I'm not 100% sure on that. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's a 1 hour cycle, and she'll be having runes, like more runes for you to come and purchase. Let me know in the comment section down below if this helped you out and which ones are you trying to get. Please let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you're enjoying our Assassin's Creed coverage. If you have any additional questions, please let me know and we'll be happy to answer them. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next video.